When you think of Nashville, the first thing that comes to mind is probably the bright lights of Broadway and sounds of country music. But in the heart of this vibrant city, there's a full-size replica of the iconic ancient Greek temple, the Parthenon.
Reporter Tracy Cornett takes an in-depth look at the history of this architectural treasure and how it's inspiring visitors in the Music City.
A Greek god next to him, named Hephaestus,
Katie Petroli knows her ancient history.
the goddess of war.
But 7 years ago, the museum professional knew nothing about the world's only exact replica of the Parthenon, holding court in Centennial Park, just 2.6 miles from downtown Nashville.
When a friend of mine moved here and called me and said, Katie, you'll never guess they have a Parthenon in Nashville, and I was like, ha ha.
She paid a visit to the massive monument, originally built as a temporary art museum for Tennessee's Centennial Exposition in 1897. She was so impressed, she moved from Athens, Greece, to work there.
There's a lot of local archaeology being done in Nashville and in Tennessee that's really amazing.
Now, the museum's assistant director, Petroli, gives public talks and tours of the Parthenon's architecture, art collection, and introduces visitors to its towering attraction on the second floor.
The biggest gasp is probably the first time seeing Athena. There's sometimes a couple swear words.
The gold leaf goddess Athena, sculpted by Alan LeQuire, stands 42 feet tall. To get a sense of how tall that is, the goddess Nike in her right hand is 6'4". Athena's spear is an old McDonald's flagpole. All of it a nod to Nashville's early nickname, the Athens of the South, named for its dedication to higher education.
The number one question is, where are the restrooms? But the number two question is, why is there a Parthenon in Nashville? This was a place to come for learning. If you wanted a medical degree, a college degree, public school, private school, Nashville was this hub of learning and education.
John Marks and Colleen Lelis have lived in Hermitage for 11 years.
One of these days we'll get there, and one of these days is today.
It's their first time taking a tour before a 2-week trip to see the real Parthenon in Greece.
Pop quiz for you both. One thing you didn't know before about the Parthenon or Athena?
I didn't realize it took 8 years to create that Athena.
I didn't realize that all of this was supposed to be temporary and it was designed to go away.
They encourage everyone to seize the chance to experience ancient history right in your own backyard.
It's kind of a lesson to everybody that lives in the area to check out what is right in front of their faces.